Today is Let's Talk About It Tuesday. Welcome,
No, what's wrong with that thing?
welcome.
All right. Yeah, it went.
Laura Simmons and friends.
All right. Um. So, welcome to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. Today is Let's Talk About It Tuesday. So, how's everybody doing out there? Welcome. And my other laptop is acting up today too, so I can't see what's going on over there today. So we're gonna have to wing it a little today. But anyways, welcome. So Margaret, how are you doing today,
I'm doing
sister
good because
girl?
today is a beautiful day. It was not too hot, not too cold. Was no rain today. Everything was good, And I'm on the other side, so hey, I'm on the side of
Yeah,
life. That's what's important. So
that's
I'm grateful.
always important.
Yep.
Yes. Hello, everyone out there. Hey, who Facebook user? Hey, how are you?
Hello. Hey, Darren.
All right. So let's get it going.
Mhm, 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 mhm.
All right, Margaret,
Good surprise.
give us
Um,
give us your gold nugget for today.
um, I have a little, just a little one. When we get ready to make a decision on listing a property, and you want to list your property, or either to sell it, even to rent it, you want to make sure that you have done some of your own homework, see what you think, what you can actually what's actually been selling out there, get an idea for the area that you live in. When it comes to selling it, when it's come to renting, do also the same thing. You can check things and see online, Zillow, different ones that are available that can give you some kind of guide. It's not specific, but it gives you a broad range of prices for selling and buying, and prices for renting. And so you want to make sure that you stay within the parameters of renting, whether it's when you get listed for rent, if you're renting it within the market price, or are you renting it too low, or are you renting it too high? Because sometimes even when you're trying to rent, if it's too high, you're going to it can sit. And if you renting is too low, then it'll go fast, but then you'll find out later, when after you done signed that lease with somebody, that you could have rented it for more. So you want to, just do some due diligence, and do some homework of your own sometimes, just to help yourself, and just to be an informed buyer, or informed renter, and landlord, and things like that. And as a buyer or seller, you want to just say, get a feel for the area, everything. But now you got to keep in mind, everybody house that's selling is not the same as yours. You might have 3 bedrooms and they may have two. You may have 2 baths and they might have a bath and a half. So all that adds up to money, and not all that is determined of how a price is determined of a house when they're getting ready to list it. So, and if there's any repairs that need to be done. So, just do your homework. If you think you need to do a refresh of a kitchen to give it the increase in value, do it, because those are some of the main things that people look at. The kitchens and your master bathrooms are some of the main things that people look at, especially wives and women. We pay attention to, some men too, but they pay attention to those kitchens and those bathrooms. So keep that in mind when you make, and your what do you call it, the curb appeal. You want that when somebody come and look at it, they oh my goodness, I like it. I like the outside. Now I want to see what it's going to look like on the inside. So you want to make everything not only look good from the outside, but when they come in, it's like that's the house that they can't get out of their mind. They want to put an offer on it the moment they walk in. So that's my gold nugget. My gold nugget for today.
All
And
right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
thank you.
Hey, Frederick BD.
Hey Frederick, what's up?
How are you? Well, so y'all know, today we went, I wasn't able to get it always be something funny, something whenever the devil is busy. He always, try and stop everything from happening and whatever the case may be. So today, he wouldn't let me get the celebrity gossip through today, so I couldn't get that, but that's okay. We okay with that. But what I was going to talk about is the millions closer to student debt forgiveness under new Biden administration has changed. Wow.
Hmm.
So I'm assuming that he they changed their mind about giving these people these forgiveness loans or something. I mean, writing it off or something. I'm assuming that's the problem that they having right now. But anywho, you know they call enough. I don't know if you get those phone calls, but I know I get those phone calls about people calling talking about that your student loan is you able to get your student loan paid off. I've been out of school for I don't even know how many years, and my loan been
No, I
paid
don't.
off
Yeah, I
many
don't get
many
those
years
calls because
ago.
mine been paid off
Yeah,
many years ago, so I don't get them. Again,
yeah.
they just get on my nerve calling trying to see if I want to refinance my house. That's the only thing I get aggravated with. You
Hmm.
can take equity out. No, I'm not doing that. So
Yeah,
stop calling me.
so make sure you guys are protecting your credit. Your credit is so important, guys. People are out here since COVID has started. People just been going wild with people's names and credit and everything else. That they possibly can get their hands on. So be careful with it. Make sure if you can lock your credit. Um,
Mhm.
if you can't afford to lock it, then don't lock it. But maybe you in the process of buying something or whatever the case may be, so it's a little difficult when you lock it because it takes a little time before you can unlock it. But if you can lock it, because these people are so ridiculous out here. I just recently had ran into a problem with identity theft, and it is hard as heck to get that stuff straightened out. It is hard. So I say this because I'm saying it from experience myself, and so just be careful, guys.
Mhm.
Make sure that you guys are paying attention to your credit report. It's so important to take a look at your credit report, maybe every
Weekly.
every week or whatever, because of it's so much going on right now with this COVID stuff that people is just going crazy. They're actually using people's information to get these benefits through unemployment. They're using your information to buy homes, to buy cars. They're just out here, and it's worse than ever.
Mhm.
It's worse than it has ever been in history. I was just recently talking to an attorney about it because somebody did some stuff under my name and stuff, and so we were able to clear it though. He was able to clear it up for me, but it's just the fact that we shouldn't have to go through all of this, but they
Mhm.
making it so simple. They
Yeah.
were making it simple for people, but now they're kind of like getting on it a little bit more and
Yeah. They've been
checking,
a little bit more vigilant in
vigilant.
it
Yeah. So
because
yeah,
they
because it's
know that it's happening so much because of a lot of people are doing work from home. So it
mhm.
makes it you make people a more easier target because they're getting your information while they're sitting at home.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Because it's coming across their desk, their information, because of these home, like you said, working from home makes it easier for thieves to get out here and do their thing, and it's so sad. You know, I've heard friends that said they worked for the unemployment office and they had some trouble because people's information was in the system. Just crazy stuff is happening, people. So be careful, because they're what they're doing is they will mail have the cards mailed to your address, and or they're sometime they're having it mailed to somebody else's address, but it's under your name. So be careful, pay attention to your
Mm-hmm.
credit reports and stuff like that. And also pay attention to when you throw stuff away in the mailbox, in the garbage. Make sure you're ripping it up, shredding it, or whatever, destroying it, so
Burn
that
it.
nobody can steal your information and stuff. Because I ripped I shredded some stuff, but I also I take and pour bleach all over the inside the bag, so that way I know for sure you're not gonna be able to get the information. So I started doing that, because people are making it so easy for people to get your information now. So just be careful out here, y'all. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, very, very much so. Because I said
Yeah.
they don't care. They don't want to work for what they have, what they get. They want to get work for they want to take for what you got, and try to destroy it while they sit around and just work from the computer, or from cyberspace or something. I'm like, you know what? I, I hate to say it like this, but that's a special place in hell for you like that.
But the sad part, what I'm learning though, it's not just older people that's doing it, it's these young people doing it too. It's
Oh
a
yeah,
lot of them out
big
here doing
time.
it. Yeah. Yeah. I had a friend that was telling me about somebody sent some stuff to her house, and it was actually one of those unemployment cards. That's when they was
Mm-hmm.
giving out the unemployment cards, and it
Mm-hmm.
was in her husband's name, and she said lucky they got it, and the person had the nerves to come to her door and asked her for it. So just
Mm.
yeah, they said that somebody else was living there before her, that they used to live there before her, and them, and just recently, some years ago, a few years ago, and lucky she was like, no, nobody been living here but us. We've been living here a long time. And she said
Mm-hmm.
that she was just glad that they received it
That they got
instead of
it.
them leaving it on the porch, because I know somebody did us like that with some other stuff. But that person was able to get away with it. They got a cell phone and stuff, and they were able to get away with it. But we end up have to go through a bunch of stuff trying to get that clear. So that's why I'm saying, people, be careful, because they are out here. They will go in your mailbox and get the packages out the mailbox like they live there. They will,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so bad. It's thing got so bad. Yeah, drive, and some of them, they follow the packages. That's what they do. Some of them follow the
Yeah, they
packages.
follow them UPS and them FedEx
Yeah,
and them Amazon
yeah,
trucks.
because they know they tracking it. They tracking the package themselves, because they were the ones who had the package shipped to them. So they're tracking the packages, and so they wait there for the UPS or the FedEx guy to pull up. And when they pull up, they come, and they know what that they watch your time and everything. If you're at home and things like that, they're watching that. So you got to make sure that you're paying attention to everything that's going on around your house and everything. Good evening,
Mm-hmm.
Danielle. Good
Good evening,
evening.
Danielle.
Yep. So we gotta really pay attention. We gotta keep our eyes open.
Got to be vigilant.
So was there anything you wanted to talk about before we get into our question of the day? Did you?
No, pretty much that's.
You were saying something about Will Smith and Chris
Yeah,
Rock.
I just saw something came across my phone saying that Will Smith and Chris Rock supposed to be having a celebrity $1 million, I don't know how many millions of dollars, um fight.
Um,
So whether or not that's true or not, it came across my phone
Well, all I
on
tell Chris
Google.
Rock is to be careful, because he played
That's what
Muhammad
everybody been
Ali.
talking about. He trained for
So
that.
he studied Muhammad Ali's moves and stuff. So
Hmm.
yeah, that probably won't end well.
Yeah.
And
So, but a lot of times it's the person that you least expect to be the one to win, though.
yeah, get that little sniff of Lord. Yeah,
Uh-huh. Get
yeah,
that.
Project. Yeah, that is crazy. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Yep.
But like I did
Look
see
who
on
is in the building
Oh
today.
my God.
we made it.
So what gossip do you have before we get started with our question of the day?
So I don't have any gossip, but I do want to say something. I want to say I'm happy to be here, but anyway, but no,
We're happy that you are here.
Yes.
but yes, look, check this out. So I've been watching this show. It's called Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls, right?
Yeah, I seen a preview of it.
The
Nice.
show has been out for a minute. It's been out for a minute, but I've been like, girl, Lizzo be showing her behind and
Oh yeah.
be naked and all this stuff. So I'm like, I'm not watching that mess. So what happened, like sometimes on Prime, when you finish watching one thing, something will just pop up, right?
Uh-huh.
So I started watching. I'm like, girl, get this naked behind girl off my TV. And I was doing something else and kept watching it. I want to tell you guys, I love the show. Now, let me be clear. It was a lot of behind showing. She did one episode, they posed nude.
Oh,
but
Lord.
This is the reason why I love it.
Why you love it?
Because Lizzo is pro women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She is pro big girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much as her saying, "Oh yeah, girl, be fat, get it in." No, it ain't like that. But
Get you a sandwich.
yeah, but she is like, no, it's more so. She wants people to feel worthy of being alive, of taking up space.
Mm-hmm.
I am now Lizzo fan. I'm telling you, because just to the way I see her treat those women, care for them, talk to them, handle them so tenderly, man, I was blown away.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hands clap for Lizzo then.
I advise everybody to check it out. And don't look through the physical eyes. Look through your heart eyes. Because don't say, "Oh, that big old gal," and then they go, because it's about dancers. She's hiring dancers, but it was about so much more. So y'all check
similar to like what Monique had did that time when she did
that
video
search
with the big girls.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
But
she about to talk about the model search, because she did a model search too.
Oh, Monique.
Yeah, she did a model search, and she it was a lot of young ladies that got hired from her.
Yes, I remember
her. Yeah,
for her clothing line, I think.
Yeah, I'm so happy her and Lee Daniels made up. I just want to thank.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yes,
I saw that.
You know what? We don't need to be having that negative energy with each other and stuff.
No, we have enough of that as it is.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
anything positive, I'm happy for.
Yeah, I never understand why we always be the one of all people. Always got to be so catty with each other.
Yeah, we
so many different levels.
Yeah, that's because we so petty about stuff. We just petty. And
you know what? The funny thing about it is when you think back in the 70s and 80s, we took care of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
And if you lived in an apartment complex, somebody, I mean, I know because when my mom would cook, it seemed like everybody in the neighborhood act like they thought they was our friend all of a sudden. Not because they knew my mom could throw down, but they also knew she didn't have no problem giving somebody a plate.
Yeah, she never said no.
And so that, and I mean, I used to hate sometime when my dad would get home from work and he would always bring those big old. What they called them, I think 100 popsicles or whatever back in the day. We used to get a bunch of them popsicles, and he would bring those type of snacks home and stuff. And the same kids that want to beat us up, now they at the door want one of our popsicles.
Of course.
I said, see, but so those are the days I celebrate, and I wish that the young kids in this day and time could see and experience some of the same
I
fun that we had when we were kids.
I agree.
We had some of the issues, some of the stuff that they deal with, but we didn't have a lot of the stuff that they're dealing with right now. And we were actually able to be kids. We was able to kick the can down the road. We was able to play baseball with that one bat, and maybe if you didn't have a bat, you got a 2x4 and you play baseball. So however you
Come
did,
up for
you had
air.
fun.
Come up for air, because you choking over there. But yeah, you remember the carts? We used to make the carts, and
it's just all kind of stuff. Then you had that game called Run Chief Run.
Yeah,
y'all remember that? Run Chief Run.
I don't know.
That's
you gonna read
up north.
Yeah, you gonna read that.
Frederick Beatty saying, "Hey Fred, it's the nature of who we are. We don't care about our fellow man." I guess he was talking about in reference to the comment about why we always tearing each other down.
Yep, that is so
true.
I
know they're gone. He said them days are gone, fam. Yeah, they are. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Man. I wouldn't change that for nothing.
We used to run after the ice cream trucks.
Yeah, you heard that ice cream truck?
You had that one man. Sometimes you had that one man in the neighborhood that buy all the kids the ice cream, and go ahead, tell them what you want, babies. Tell them what you want. I got
you can't
take the dollar and get all the junk food you can hold.
No, you gotta be careful now. You gotta be careful if some man buy anything for your kids or anything.
Look, here got a man in the neighborhood now. He be like, "You want a popsicle, baby? Feel your hand right there in my pocket."
Yeah.
Popsicle.
Yeah. That's true. That is so true.
That's so true.
It's sad. And be careful about the fake uncles and all that crap too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm your uncle. No, you ain't no my uncle.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. But y'all, guess what, y'all? So I finally found that letter. I had printed it out. So this was the letter that I had got a couple of weeks ago. I'm gonna read this letter, y'all, and y'all could say what y'all gotta say.
Okay.
It said, "Dear Inspirational Talks, I was wondering, what do y'all think about this? My husband and I are looking to get a divorce after being married for 10 years. The problem is, I'm not the one seeking the divorce. He is seeking the divorce because he says I'm not pleasing him anymore, like I did in the beginning of our marriage. And to be frankly honest about the situation, he doesn't please me either. Do you think I should be brutally honest with him since we are about to end our marriage anyway? I am only thinking about doing this because I want him to know that he wasn't all that either. Do you think I should bruise his ego like he is trying to hurt mine?" It said, hurt me. I have gotten to a point where I just want to hurt him. I want to hurt his feelings so badly. Signed, looking to get revenge.
Well.
So what do y'all?
10 years, man.
Get revenge. You already know what
10
you
years.
Yes, you do. Yeah,
I said made it past the 7-year itch.
I said the same thing when I read it. I said, "Oh yeah, she want to get revenge."
You already know, girl.
But did they say how old?
No, they didn't say the age. She didn't say the age, but she just said they had.
Yeah, Fred said no. Leave that alone. Let it. What will?
Fred, you're so nice. You so nice, but I couldn't leave it alone. I couldn't.
I don't know, Fred. I disagree with you on that one. You know why? I'm gonna say why. Because, like she said, he's trying to hurt her. So why not get revenge?
But you know what? The best revenge is how Tyler Perry's movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Both of them. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And Why Did I Get Married? The first one. How he did what's her name? Jill Scott. How her husband did her so dirty, And when it was all said and done, she got the last laugh because she got with somebody who appreciated her. And now he got the one, like he got the 8, what they said, the 80-20, he got the 20. And now her ex-husband, her new husband got the 80. So, you know, he may be thinking that he wants somebody else and he wants somebody better than her. He might, what they say, the grass ain't always greener. You know, get over there and find out it was brown. You just saw it from a pair of glasses with green on it. And then when you take them glasses off, it looks a whole lot different than it did when you first start pursuing it, you know. So, you know, she might not have to get revenge. She'll probably get revenge in the long run in another way.
Look at my feelings.
So
I know.
Ursula,
and that is a hard thing because
say what you think, Ursula.
But you know, women, we always a lot of times we always land on our feet though. We do. And
yeah, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. I think I want revenge.
Listen, let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. You made a very good point, and that is really cute what you said.
That's really cute.
Because you're right. Jill Scott, she, you know, did all that, but don't forget that she also busted him in the head.
Yeah, she sure did. She clocked him good.
You know what I'm saying?
I probably would have did that.
Baby, Danielle said, woo, tough call, but vengeance belongs to the Lord. I hear you, Danielle. I'm not going to shoot the man, but I got to get him, baby. I'm going to let him know.
Frederick said, why stoke a fire, though? Moving forward and in silence is the best revenge. Yeah, kind of, sort of. I'm
sorry, y'all.
You see what he said?
He said, Petty Laura Simmons.
Petty Laura.
Baby. I'm sorry. They had to call me Miss Petticoat. I'm sorry.
Me too. My name is Petty Baby. Y'all remember that song back in the day? Oh, when you said, baby, my name gonna be Petty Laura, baby, Petty Laura. That's right, because I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good because you know what? I'm gonna say this. Okay, so I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give him a chance. Okay, I'm gonna give him a chance to correct himself. Don't come at me like that. Don't come at me like that.
Time to clap back. Please.
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't. I probably would let it go too. I probably would. I'll just wait. People. No, I'll wait.
For what?
Till the time is right.
See, now that's evil. That's everything.
Diamonds are my very best friend.
You know, because I think the best revenge is when he see you again, you all glowing, and he wonder, well, what happened? It's like, oh, I just you remember when you said that I wasn't doing this and doing that? Well, guess what? Somebody else is doing this, what you wasn't doing, and then leave it at that.
Yeah. That might be great revenge, but it's gonna be coupled with me letting him butt his butt. No, you ain't all that either, bro. It's evil evil as hell. Well, how is that evil, Fred? Wait a minute, Fred. Wait a minute. If the guy, the letter said, and correct me if I'm wrong, Laura. Okay. Didn't the letter say that he told her
that he wanted to?
Yeah, you ain't all that.
Yeah, he told her that.
Whatever. See, if that's evil, if he's trying to hurt her feelings, I'm just returning the non-compliment, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because you go ahead.
All is fair in love and war.
Hello, and that'll definitely be war.
That's right.
That's almost like what's that movie with Angela Bassett where she burned all this stuff though.
Oh, hello.
She burned it all.
Why stoop down to someone else's level? Dude, it ain't stupid. You are bending. Just telling you what he wants you to know, and then I ain't gonna be like, okay, I'll please you, baby.
Okay, Fred. To make you happy, I'm gonna say that I wouldn't do that, Fred.
She lying.
Yeah, right.
So, why? Why?
Oh Lord.
What is it then? Petty as hellness. You done made up a word. Hellness. Man, you can't be making up words.
Ready on the road tonight, boy.
Look, he the person that you play jingle with, and he be cheating with the words and stuff,
Right.
coming up with different words that don't even.
The dictionary with Fred.
I got it. I seen it in the dictionary yesterday, and you like, Fred, show it to me.
Right. He don't got the pen and wrote it in there. Hell.
Yeah.
Like, it's a word. Enoch. What's Enoch? I don't know, but it's a word.
Okay, so okay, I just wanted to get that person's question out, and so
I don't know. It's one of those things. You want to get vengeance, I think, but I think it's kind of a hard call. And the only reason why I said it is because
you see what Danielle said, vengeance is
and it's one of those things. It's like, you know what? You gonna hurt me now, but you're gonna be crying later. That's how I feel.
I'm gonna ask the Lord to forgive me. That's what I'm gonna ask after I do what I gotta do.
After I do what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say, Lord, forgive me afterwards. But I gotta get this dude.
Because it's gonna hurt me if I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, Lord, it's gonna hurt me worse than it's gonna hurt him. So I gotta do this.
Because he's probably been that way the entire marriage.
Yeah, he probably was. He probably petty all along.
I wonder, how did their relationship come about? That's the thing. Because sometimes it all depends on how the relationship and how the marriage came together. Was
Maybe
it because
they met
of
at
a
the
child?
mall or something. No, she didn't mention no kids. Maybe they met at the mall or something, and that's probably why.
Like, you know what? I quit.
What you talking about, Fred? We don't understand. Me no speak English.
Don't quit.
No English. But anyway, okay, so we telling you what you should do, girl. Make your mind up. Do what you got. What you feel is best for you, because I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do for me, and it might be good for me, but it may not be good for you. So you do what you feel best for you in your heart. If you feel like you want to get revenge, you get revenge. But make sure that you know there's consequences when you do.
That's exactly right.
So I'm prepared for my consequences. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I'm just saying.
Good Lord, Fred said.
Bam.
So y'all know see y'all should be vengeful women now.
No, we're not. We're just gonna get even. That's all. Y'all seen the bad seed, right?
What's the girl name?
Y'all seen the bad seed, right?
Yeah, but what's her name? Angela from Why Did I Get Married? Because that was the one that was the rough one.
Bam.
Now she was crazy, but
yeah, she was. What got me when she was telling them exactly the mileage that he had used in his on driving from work to home, and how he had went 10 miles over all this. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, you gonna do all that?
Yeah, I mean, but if you don't trust the person to begin with, that's
leave them alone.
You just need to leave that person alone. But yeah, on a serious tip, y'all, I'm just gonna say this. It depends on how I feel the day when he that day. If I feel like I want to get revenge, I'm gonna get revenge. If I don't feel like it, I'm not gonna get revenge.
I think you gave her the best advice by saying just do what she feels is best.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the actual definition of vengeance, getting even. I guess he meant to say, come on, man. Fred, let me tell you something, Fred. Get off of here with your making up word talking about some vengeance. Listen, we ain't getting vengeance.
No, we getting even. That's all.
Well,
We just
you know,
easy.
just like when like on that Diary of a Mad Black Woman, when she got even, he did her
No,
dirty, but
yeah,
she
but she
got even at
remember
the end.
what's her name told her mother told her that that she know that she was doing something bad, but she needs to cool it because
Mm-hmm.
you'll get him back in the end. He
Mm-hmm. And
said
she
same
did.
thing.
She
Same
Same
did.
thing.
I,
She got
just a
him.
different
She
word. That's
embarrassed
all,
him.
Fred.
She truly embarrassed him, just like he embarrassed her. But she
Mhm.
embarrassed him at the dinner table after he didn't gave his life to the Lord and everything, child. Oh, that
And
was
that's why I think that this marriage has been crazy all along. He probably put her down
Yeah.
because why would you? Because just like you say, we shouldn't do it. But why would you go through such lengths to you about to get out the marriage? You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Right.
trying
So
to tell her self-esteem down. He trying to make
and
her think
that's
that
my
she's not
point.
worthy.
And
Yeah.
that's my point because guess what? I know y'all say that he gonna be like, oh, look what you're missing. And I'm gonna say so. He not gonna care.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Because if he said that, I know that movie was all cute or whatever, but folks, they don't care. And guess what? I'm not gonna try to throw him in, try to hurt him or seriously,
You not, but I am.
no, I'm not gonna try to hurt nobody.
I'm gonna do him
And
like one of them Lifetime movies where you see the lady.
see the Fred, come
You
here,
sound like
that's
the guy
crazy.
from the
You
movie
see him,
Perfect,
you
That's
Perfect
see him
Guy.
jogging down the street. You see him jogging down the street, and you hit the gas and and then he fall into the grass like, what the heck was that?
See,
Yeah,
and
that's
you
the
saying this live. You saying this live.
Exactly. Oh
No,
Lord,
but
you really are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I
yeah.
think I think that for this woman, she probably got low self-esteem. I think that in order for her to have closure, she ain't gotta try to hurt, but she needs to say what she feels. You
Yeah, she do
understand what
need to
I'm
get it
saying?
off her chest. What she
Yeah, for her closure.
She
See,
ultraviolet. Oh my goodness. But
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
she
for
do. She
her,
need to get it off her chest,
she
whatever she's
does. She
feeling,
does.
because
I
she
think,
gonna get sick from it.
yeah,
She
I
gonna
think she
get
should let him know how she feel, give him his release, let him go,
yes.
move on. Because you
Mhm.
know what? It's like they say, you reap what you sow. You
You
know,
gonna
Yes.
do a
he doing her
TikTok
dirty,
video.
it's gonna come back on him. Same thing. Because you know what? The same thing he doing to her, it's gonna come back around, back on him.
Exactly.
It's gonna
She
come
could
back around because especially she not the one that's seeking it. She wanna work it out or whatever. And the thing about it
She ain't
is
said nothing about working it out. She just said
she didn't
said
know he was,
no. She said that she said she just want to get him back because of what he said.
right.
He said some cruel things to her.
because
Basically, is what
that's
she's saying.
hurtful.
Yeah,
But I think he's trying to mess with her self-esteem. Because see,
yeah.
when your self-esteem is messed up, everybody know it. Whether you
And
realize,
I
I don't
mess
care
with the
how well
women
you
too.
try to mask it, they know it. It's like you. It's almost like what they call it it's like taboo, like staring, like she looked like she desperate or something. It's a way
Mhm.
that the women look that make men think that they can take advantage of you later.
I would mess with his self-esteem too. I make us TikTok
Talk video,
with his
yeah.
picture back there and just do like this. And it ain't for no AKA.
Here you go.
Okay.
Oh, Jimmy, crazy.
But
Yeah.
anyway, y'all. So we just to tell her, hey, you do what you feel is best for you. I'm just telling you what I would do. Um but Frederick
Jeez.
said you should
No.
not. We got Frederick saying you should not. Danielle says you should not get any revenge.
Fred is tripping.
Margaret is saying you should not. And I'm just telling you, do what you feel is best for you.
I
That
agree.
you can live with, because
I agree.
consequences, whatever you do, you got consequences that follow it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you don't want to be in one of them orange suits and stuff.
yeah,
But
because
you got good and bad consequences. Because if
that's
she does
true.
not express herself, She's gonna have to live with that. You understand what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep. She
Right, I
gonna
know
be
what you mean.
sick. She gonna cause herself to get sick and stuff because she didn't say what she really wanted to say.
Well, that's what I'm saying. She can say how she feel.
Yep, that's why I said she should do an
She just
Instagram
let them
or
know how she
she,
feel, because it's like you
yeah,
already didn't
but
chose.
that's why I'm saying she should do an Instagram or a TikTok video for revenge. Yes.
I would just let him know. I would let him know, because you know what? They'll never once he leaves her, they'll never be able to talk like that again. You understand what I'm
You
saying?
already heard
Yeah.
her.
Because
Yeah.
that'll be when it's like petty. It's like we broke up and I'm talking about, remember that time you had said, nah, see, it's done then.
Mhm.
You better-
Well,
It's
let's
just
move
like I
on to the
said.
next question because we time be gone before we know it. But
Mhm.
the next thing was it was claiming what you want. So what do y'all think about that? Okay, so they said that I have heard so many folks say that it is important to do affirmations because
Mhm.
affirmations bring manifest your wishes, your
It's
dreams,
just the
your whatever.
Bible. That's all it is.
Right.
It's
So
Habakkuk.
yeah, exactly. So do you believe that claiming what you want that it will actually come to pass?
Yeah,
Do
especially if it's right before God. If it's something that's right and pleasing in His sight,
Mhm.
yeah, it'll come to pass. I'm a witness to that. I've made some requests to the Lord, but the thing about it is when you do that, you have to be confident and true and sure that you believe what you're saying and what you believe and what you're asking for. And once you confess, the Bible says confess it, and once you do, you just move on. Don't even think about it no more, because
Mhm.
just when you least expecting, that's when it's gonna manifest. Because when you forget about it, that means you said, "Okay, God, I told it to you. I done gave it to you. I ain't gonna worry about it no more. I'm just gonna keep on thanking you for it until I see the manifestation." And then the moment I kid you not, the second you totally forget about it, and you be like, "Oh wow, man," and then it happened. Then you be like, "Man, I know I asked you for that, but I didn't know you was gonna do it that fast." Is when you start keep on looking, saying, "Well, when you gonna do it? When you gonna do it?" Then you trying to rush him. But when
Mhm.
you do it and you ask him and you leave it alone, that's when he gonna. I'm telling you, I didn't seen it happen for me too many times. As soon as I let it go and say, "Okay, I'm gonna leave it in your hands and forget all about it," that's when it manifests. And then that have happened to me too many times. So
Okay.
if you say what you want, you better believe it. What you're saying. He said, "If you ask, it shall be given. You seek, you shall find. If you knock, it shall be open unto you." And he said, if you ask and you ask amiss, that means you just saying, "Oh, I want you to do it, but I don't really believe it." So don't ask amiss. Ask in faith, because he said, "Faith without works is dead."
Amen.
So
Okay. Okay. Well, so I wanted to share some affirmations that I thought was pretty good. Like I am balanced. I am strengthened. I am powerful. I am open to receive. I am blessed. Those are a couple of mine.
Okay. Danielle said, ouch, that is so true, Margaret. I'm not sure. Maybe she was
Oh,
just
she
talking.
talking about what she was just saying. She was talking about what she was
yes,
saying. Mm-hmm.
because you want to believe what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Ursula? What you think about that?
Oh, I totally believe that, like you say, what they call it, manifest or affirm something. But I do, like Margaret said, I think it has to be in God's will.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes people ask for stuff and it's their will. They're not thinking or
Mm-mm.
doing it for the glory of God. Because ultimately, no matter what it is, if it's a movie, or if it's a dance career, or if it ultimately has to be for God's glory. You
Yeah.
Mhm.
know, people can look at you and say, "How did you do that?" And you can say,
I
they'll
don't
know
know.
only, but for the glory of God, for the body
Mhm.
grace of God.
That's why I say I know
Um,
I'm a witness to that
yeah.
because I've seen it happen for me more than once. So, I honestly believe if you truly believe in what you're asking God for and just and stand on his word and say, okay, Lord, I ask, I believe, I receive, because then and I'm waiting on you to let it manifest. Because even his word says the angels wait and they hearken for the word of God. So when you speak the word of God over any circumstance that you have before him, that's what the angels are waiting to do, the work. They waiting to do whatever the word of God says. So if you say something, trust me, it's gonna come to pass. No matter what, good or bad now. So that's why you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
You gotta be
Danielle said,
careful
yes,
because even bad
Lord.
things can manifest. So you gotta be
Thank
careful.
you, Laura Bell, the beautiful, those affirmations. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I totally, and I'll tell you something else. Even non-believers are
Mm-hmm.
catching on to that because they know that
They've been
God will
using
hear
it all along.
the just and the unjust. And
Mm-hmm.
so it's real. Like I said, I'm trying to see how to say this. Spirituality is a fad right now. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? People
Mm-hmm.
into, and I'll say this without offending anyone, or trying not to offend anyone. People are into, the universe and the crystals or whatever, and affirmation, manifestation. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it is real. Now, I
Mm-hmm.
have this one thing. I have seen it done. I wanted this one thing, and I prayed and I asked God, and one day God brought him to me, and y'all know him.
Oh my God. No, she not gonna say no Malcolm Jamal Warner.
No, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say Theo, because that's what I call him, Theo. Okay.
Oh my, oh my goodness.
Lord
And
have mercy.
See?
every time I look, Danielle said, "Amen, amen, sister." Listen, every time I look at him, I say, "Look at God."
Oh
My
my
God.
goodness. Okay, so since y'all saying that, so we was just talking about that young lady, and we was just saying what we was saying to her, what she should do and this and that. So basically you telling her to claim what she want and move on is
Mm-hmm.
basically what you're saying. Just claim what you want as for yourself and just leave that whole little situation alone. It's
Mm-hmm.
basically
I
what
love,
And
yeah.
I wonder if she want the marriage to work or she ready to
she
let
didn't
go.
sound like she wanted to make the marriage work.
Yeah, I can
I
see where
think
you're
after what he
going.
said,
Yeah,
that hurt. It cut deep.
yeah. Yeah,
Because
because she
women
said it was him that requested for the divorce and stuff. So
Mhm.
she
So she
didn't.
probably is ready for let go of the marriage because of that.
And it's probably going on the whole time in some form or another. You know what I mean? And he just like letting it all hang out now.
Yeah, he probably didn't see him beside himself. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you, no good come to you when you do
Mm-mm.
people wrong though.
Nope.
So on a serious tip, would I get revenge? I'm not gonna say I wouldn't. It depends on what it is and stuff. But I will say this: that when you do people wrong, it does come back to get you. Because I know some people that's on that road. They
Mm-hmm.
on that road right now. They don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
That's
even
it.
know it. It's coming. It's
I didn't
coming. And
seen it
when it
happen so
gets you,
many
buddy,
times.
they're gonna be like shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go ahead and do me dirty all you want to. You'll see.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I ain't gotta say one word. I ain't gotta put my hands on you. I'll turn you over to the Lord. As my mom would say, I'm turning you over to the Lord. And
That's
when
why
she
I
turn
say
him over, it's a wrap.
I just don't think that she's really being vengeful. I think she's just defending herself and
But
standing up for herself.
did you see the movie War Room?
Yeah, we seen. I
Did
seen
You
a
yeah,
see
thousand.
how she had to, what she ended up doing? She had to go in prayer, and it was an older woman who told her what she needed to do. And
Mm-hmm.
she's because her husband and the funny part of it was when her husband was in that restaurant with the other woman,
And
and
he was
all of
gonna
a sudden he
cheat.
got sick as a
Yeah.
dog,
Yeah.
and he didn't know what happened. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I said. You put prayer on it. And I guarantee you, when you put prayer on it and you leave it in God's hands, He can turn it around, and and He can fix it better than you can. And that's what I truly believe. Now if a person just being stubborn and they want to do their own thing, true, yeah. Eventually He'll deal with them,
Yep.
but it's just that you just make sure that your hands are clean, that you ain't had no dirt dabbling in, no dirt that's gonna come back and hit you in your eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her a couple of affirmations for this young lady too. I want to give these to her, and I think it will be good for her. Believe in myself. Say that to yourself. I'm fearless. I'm taking action today. I am positive. I am joy. I am valuable. I am the master of my own thoughts.
And I'm more than enough.
And
I am enough. That's right.
I am enough. I am peaceful. And I am loving me. Yeah. And that's what she needs to do. So that way she, it'll help her through her decision on what she should do. She should actually do.
Danielle said, "Amen. Prayer changes things."
Yeah, it does. It does.
It really does. And that's the thing. I heard a situation. A friend of mine told me that this couple had gotten divorced, and they had went on their own separate way, but they ended up getting back together. And he said the husband said that he didn't realize what he had until they had gotten divorced, and now he treats her like a queen. And so it's like you just do what you're supposed to do, and God will do the rest.
Danielle said, "Yes, Lord. Tell her also that she is more than a conqueror."
Yeah, she sure is.
She is.
Yeah,
she's more than a conqueror.
That's true. But now I will. I'm a player. I play around a lot, but I probably wouldn't get revenge. I probably wouldn't seek revenge, and for the reason why I wouldn't seek revenge, because the revenge is not for me to get anyway. And also sometimes when you do people the way they do you, sometimes it come back to you triple of what you had actually dished out. So you have to be careful about that too.
Because he said, "I told you not to mess with it, didn't I?"
See, I remember some years ago when I was younger, and I dated this guy who played this game, who he actually had a girlfriend at home, and he had lied for so many years that he wasn't with nobody and all this other stuff, but he actually had a girlfriend at home. And so the opportunity came about that I got a chance to talk to her. And when I got that opportunity to talk to her, I said some really mean things to her. And I think about it to this day. When I said those things to her, it bothered me so bad later on in life, because I was realizing what I had realized, that I was tearing down another sister just because I was angry because this guy had actually lied to both of us. And I want to say to her, I apologize. I don't know if I want to say her name or not, but
no,
but I just want to apologize to her, because that was, as life went on, I realized that it came back to me, and it came back to me worse than what I had dished out to her. And I want to, like I said, I want to apologize for that.
Yeah, because when you're doing that at the time, you're thinking, I'm better than you, and you just saying all kind of stuff. But when it come full circle, you be like, "Dad, I really said that."
What you said, Urs?
I said, "Isn't that different though?" I get what you said. That's intentional hurt, okay? But what I'm asking about this woman and her situation. Okay, she said that he's telling her he never pleased her, right? So
I intentionally hurt her.
He said she don't please him like she used to.
Right. But I intentionally, just like he intentionally hurt her, that's what I intentionally did. I intentionally.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, but that's different what you saying that what happened with you. am saying in reference to the lady who wrote this letter. I don't think it's being vengeful, because I think if this man said, "Oh, you ain't pleasing me," and she said he ain't all that, why can't she express herself and say you
No,
wasn't
she can tell him how she feel.
Oh, she
You
could
know.
tell. Yeah, she could
Yeah,
tell
she
him
can
how
tell
she
him how she
feels.
feel.
But see,
He just ain't
my
gotta get
first thought
revenge.
was, I'm gonna tell you what I was thinking about. If it was
Miranda
me,
Bobbitt.
I was I was looking to get revenge, you know, and because the fact that you hurt me, that hurt my feelings, you know. I'm looking to get revenge. See, and you know what the sad part is? It's a lot of us out here like that.
Yeah.
We look to get revenge, and we shouldn't. We shouldn't seek revenge like that, but we do, because it's in our. We're human, first of all. We're in the flesh, so we have those evil thoughts sometime, you know. And see, my thoughts, I had went to a dark side when I was talking about you know, my revenge on him. I would, you know, I went to another spot, and I had to realize, nope. It's really a such thing as, you know how you said they got the angel on one arm and the devil on the other arm telling you,
Hey,
yeah,
you should get him. That's right, get him.
But
See, I
that
didn't go
happened.
there, Laura.
I did. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I did. I went there.
I didn't go there. I was just thinking, like I said, that I need to say what I need to say. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I think she should say how to let him know how she feel, but she should tell him, you know what? And she tell him how she feel and say, you know what? Go ahead and file a divorce. I'll give you a divorce. But I just want you to know, and tell him how she feel, and then say, you know what?
Yeah, there's some hot wax.
You hurt me.
Hot, slippery wax on the floor.
See,
like the Christmas, what was that? The Christmas,
and I got some,
Christmas.
and I got me some grits cooking.
Big grit ball.
Y'all remember that's what happened to Al Green.
Yes.
Look at Fred said.
Beat it down. Now, see, that's Laura.
Yep,
she going to another place.
She went back in that dark space again.
That's what I just told y'all.
Come out.
Sometimes you gotta wave me out of there. Wave me out. Come on, get me out of there. Come on.
Can't wait. Sound like an extra. Give me the oil. Give me the oil, please.
The Lord rebuke it.
That do sound good. Some hot Crisco oil.
See, I ain't going there. I ain't going there. Because them just words.
Darth
Vader.
Y'all starting him back up.
I know. Don't cross Laura. I'm telling you.
Y'all ever you probably never heard this song, but Roxanne had the song out back a long time ago. She said, "You make him see stuff on the wall."
Oh Lord.
Make him throw a fit.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Say, give yourself to the dark side.
The blood of Jesus.
Bring her back, Lord. Bring her, Lord.
Okay, I'm back.
Step away from the light, Carolyn.
Say, give yourself to the dark side. Lord have mercy.
Okay, I'm not. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good, y'all. But no, revenge.
But you know what? She's gonna be better than she thinks she is.
Yeah,
she's gonna be great.
She's gonna be better than she thinks she is. Because you know what? If somebody's for you,
who could be,
then they'll stick with you through thick and through thin. If they're not for you and dumb, like I said, if you let them go, they come back, then they were meant for you. If you let them go and they don't come back, then they weren't meant for you. So,
yeah, look at J-Lo and Ben Affleck.
Right, exactly.
Now they coming back.
With 2 kids later each, and they getting ready to get married. So
maybe they might jump the broom.
Whoever's for her, if he ain't the one for her, she'll get the right one. you
But
know.
anyway, guys, we want to thank you for tuning in to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. And for that young lady, prayers go up for her. We
Definitely.
we
Where Ursula?
we
I
pray
don't know what happened.
the dark side. She
That,
on the dark side.
that dark side of Laura reached out to my camera.
Dark
Disconnected.
Vader.
That's how my look. This how. Oh, I forgot. I gotta do this before we get off the air, y'all. I
You got
forgot.
like 10 seconds.
I know. I want to say happy birthday to my grandbaby, Raina Bana.
She's too
Raina
cute.
Bana, it's your birthday. It's your
It's your
birthday.
birthday.
It's your
She's too
birthday.
cute.
It's your birthday. Yes. And
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, but anyways, guys, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. We will see you guys back on Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have a guest in the building on Thursday too. And we just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please share our videos. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we love you guys.
Please don't boil grits. Please don't.
And I'm not gonna throw no grits, Frederick. I was just joking. I'm not that type of person. I'm a
Fred,
nice person. I'm a nice
happy birthday, beautiful.
yeah, I'm a nice person, Fred. I don't do that kind of stuff.
You could be nice and still throw grits.
Just don't make me mad. The bad seed.
You
I'm
better
gonna get up
stop
in
it.
it.
It's showing in your eyes. You better stop it.
Oh,
Oh, there you go. There you go, Chucky's wife.
Pick it up.
girl.
Good night, Danielle.
Good night, Danielle. We love you
I love
guys.
you too.
All right. See you guys Thursday, 6 p.m. All right. Later.
Holla.
Bye.